What up, YouTube? My name is Noble Giratina, and today, instead of doing Avatar Gold for a Friday, I'm doing my top 10 list. 1, because I haven't leveled any one bit on Avatar Gold, and 2, every PokeTuber needs his top 10 list, because everyone wants to know, what's your top 10 favorite Pokemon? Coming in at number 10 on the list is Houndoom, the Dark Fire dog Pokemon of Generation 2. The only reason he even made the list is because of his design. He just looks cool. He's the dog, he's got the skull, he's got horns, he spits out fire. He's just cool. At number 9, we have Gengar. This Pokemon is the reason why I love Ghost-type Pokemon. High special attack, and Shadow Ball just wrecked. And that's probably why I like Ghost Pokemon, just because of Gengar. Number 8 is Metagross. He's the reason I like Steel-type Pokemon. He could also be the reason why I like Psychic, but not really. Anyway, the only reason he made above Gengar is because he was a big help, which is kind of like the next section of my top 10 Pokemon. And he really helped me get through the second battle of Marshall in White. And so that's why he made the list. Number 7 is Haxorus. After I beat the game, I decided to look up Haxorus or Axu. I don't know why. So I stumbled across this Pokemon, and probably the reason why I love Mold Breaker and Earthquake. And he's helped me out through countless battles with friends and of the such. I can't wait to get Pokemon Bank and bring him out for some old friends and battle. Anyway, that was kind of awkward. Number 6 is Ampharos. One of my best friends through No, I didn't have Heart Gold. I had Soul Silver. What am I talking about? Yeah, but he was a really good friend, and you see Light. I had to have him Reap. I loved Ampharos through the Soul Silver playthrough, and I enjoyed it when I was overjoyed when I figured out he had a Mega Evolution with Mold Breaker. And unfortunately, he didn't know Earthquake. Or does he know Earthquake? I don't know. I'm not doing a whole lot of research. Number 5, Reshiram. He's a new one on the list, but basically, he's over him and Zekrom. I would choose Reshiram because he stands for truth, and truth is better than ideals. That's for another topic. Number 4 is Giratina. You all expected this. I'll tell you that. You probably did expect this. I don't know why. But anyway, yeah, Giratina was an awesome Pokemon. When I first found him back in Pearl, and then later they made a whole game on it, I did pre-order Platinum to see Giratina's origin form, which is awesome. So, yeah, Giratina made the list. Number 3 is Gallade. Why Gallade? Arm Blades. It's the only Pokemon I would actually be if I had the choice to be a Pokemon. Yeah, Gallade. Number 2 is Tyranitar. When I was starting to play Pokemon, which was when I was about 9 or 10, I really looked up to my cousin because he played it a whole lot before. He always talked about having this nasty team, Tyranitar being one of them. And when you're 9 years old and you believe your older cousin about Pokemon, you gotta stick it, as probably one of your top favorites. I got him, I loved him, and I continued to catch him and have him throughout my games. Now, he also held the top number 1 on my list for pretty much for a while now. But what pray tell, is the number 1 Pokemon on my list? That Pokemon is Aegislash, Aegislash, or however you want to say it. This sword Pokemon is my favorite, hands down. I mentioned earlier in this Pokemon top 10 list that I liked Ghost types and Steel types. If you all recall back in my early gaming days, I requested I would be happy if they had a Steel Ghost type Pokemon. That made my day when they showed Honedge in I forget the month, but they revealed it in France. Then later I found out that then they showed up to be Doublade. Still being a Steel Ghost type Pokemon that was a sword still made me happy. Now going to skip forward to where the spoilers come out. I try to stay away from spoilers because I didn't want to ruin the entire game before I played it. So I didn't look at all the pictures of, on Twitter. But my friend showed me Aegislash. Like, dude, Aegislash. And I looked at it. It's got the stance change. And I'm like, oh my goodness, this is amazing. I love Aegislash. And so, yeah, he is the top of my list. That's why I have that t-shirt. And what's also made me happy is that he's good competitively. And that means I can start doing competitive on Pokemon now. Starting with Aegislash. Anyway, guys, that's my top 10 list. Thank you guys so much for watching. Next week, I'll try to get the finale of Avatar Gold. I'll try to level up. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you tomorrow, actually.